to language. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Kosuke.
Did you design
Kosuke
these slides
Ishizaka.
yourself? Did you do these slides yourself?
Yeah.
Beautiful graphic.
Yeah. I use template. My name is Kosuke. Please call me Ko. Ko is my nickname. And I also introduce Japan. But my perspective is learning English. And my presentation will be about 10 minutes. So please, 10 minutes. So if you have any question, please ask me after the question, after this presentation. Let me start.
He's keeping time.
How did you learn a second language in your country? In Japan, the main purpose of learning English is to pass a written examination such as a university entrance exam, TOEIC, and TOEFL. What's the big difference between your language and English? In my case, it is the pronunciation. In my childhood, the attitude was to make the effort was not cool, but lame. Students disliked speaking with an English accent because it seemed weird for other students. As a result, we always pronounced English words with strong Japanese accent, and we learned old-fashioned sentences. Our English class was like this. How do you do? I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm fine, thank you. In addition, many Japanese English teachers cannot speak English. When I went on a school trip to America, I asked my teacher, please communicate with a native speaker. I want to hear them. She replied, it's impossible, because I cannot speak English either. What did they teach? They taught English grammar. And during the class, they used English about only 10% of the time. The other 90%, they used Japanese. It looks studying how to swim without any water. It wasn't any fun. Let me talk about the environment. Right now, the Japanese population is declining. Some Japanese companies have made English their official corporate language to recruit promising employees from abroad. Japanese people know that English is very important. In bookshops, there are many books how to study English. It looks a bit like diet. Many people like the idea and have a feeling of inferiority, but it's not easy to achieve. So, but it's not easy to achieve. Both of them are eternal top-selling products. Why do Japanese people fail to study English? I think there are 3 reasons. First, weak motivation. Japanese language is so strong in Japan, we can still get good job without English. And many things such as books, movies, etc. are translated into Japanese. So English is a not necessary skill for many Japanese. Second, time. Learning English takes a lot of time, but it's difficult to make it because Japanese people works long hours. Last one, there is a little chance to speak English. Before making a decision to come here, I only had 2 chances to speak English. Both of them were traumatic for me. First trauma, Disney World. When I was a high school student, I went to Disney World in Florida. There was a dreamland. Everyone was smiling. However, when I asked one of the cast, what time is it now? With a strong Japanese accent, like this. What time is it now? Could you understand what I said? She couldn't. And her face looked like this. I repeated the same sentence again and again. She frowned more and more, and other people stared at me. In the dreamland, it was awkward. Second, honeymoon. When I went on honeymoon to Cambodia, we stayed in a gorgeous hotel. We really enjoyed the hotel. However, when I ran out of toilet paper, I called receptionist. No toilet paper, please new one. She answered, there is a spare one on the shelves under the television. But I couldn't understand what she said, and I panicked. I called my wife, who could speak English better than me. I wanted to change speaker from me to my wife, but I panicked. I accidentally said, change wife to the reception. My wife looked at me. Weird time came again. I hate English. One day, my wife told me, I've got the chance to be assigned in the US for 3 years. Would you come with me as a house husband to take care of our daughters? Me? In the US? No, I can't speak English. But I thought, my children still play with me. It is last chance to be involved in their lives. And it is also chance to learn English. If I could speak English, it will help my future career. There are also many worries, such as, will my children enjoy their school life? Will they miss speaking their mother tongue? Will I be able to get another job? In the end, I decided to believe it will make my family happy. And I began to go to an English school named Forward in Japan. What's the best way to learn English? My teacher said, it is recitation. What's recitation? Recitation is reciting something from memory, not reading the text. I memorized some parts of the I Have a Dream speech by Dr. Martin Luther King. The teacher's lecture was like this. I said, let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. The teacher said, Paul, you memorized well. However, the key word in this sentence is the ring. I want you to make it sound like a bell, like Dr. King did. Let's practice again. Okay. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. I gave my recitation many times, and I gained the confidence to speak English. It's useful even when I speak Japanese. Recitation opened up my communication skills. Last year, we moved here, and now I have joined a public speaking club, and I've given 3 my speeches. Some of tutors helped me prepare it. Thanks to that, my speech was evaluated as awesome by the club members. Prepared speech is a very good method for me because it fits in well with my house chores. I sometimes do house chores like this. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the Calvados slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from the mountains of Georgia. Now, I have time to learn English, and I get good method for learning English. But I still want to know another way to learn. So there are various nationalities here. So finally, I'd like to ask you, how did you learn English in your country? What is the best way to learn English for you? I think your experience will help us all. Thank you. I finished within 10 minutes.